what you doing, boy? Like, nigga, I'm uptown for life, fool. You know that shit, champ.
I believe everyone is born with genius level talent. Apply your genius to what you're good at, and you can do anything you want in this world. I'm here with two individuals who have imprinted on just that, the definition of grind, who has reassured the culture that there's just some shit you can't fuck with. I'm here with Raasan Fuller and Big G himself from Backyard.
So yeah.
So we're gonna jump right into it. So I know you're from Northwest DC. Where you from? Say what you
What
say.
part of uptown you from?
I'm from Northwest Delafield.
Okay.
Like over there by Longfellow, Fort
I got some guys who got, you know, Raasan.
Like everybody that I know is like from me being young and knowing my father. So like the twins, Bud, Boom, all of them.
Okay, all right.
Those are like my folks and cousins.
Okay.
Yeah.
Everybody, all of them up there, like, yeah.
So I know that you do promotions for DTLR. Promotions director. How long have you been with them?
Okay, my bad.
You ain't just gonna be raw.
Okay, raw. Okay. I've been promotions director for about a year and a half now. Before that, I was just the promotions manager, so kind of moved up in the ranks in terms of that. But it's within the marketing department.
Okay.
So DTLR is weird because they have a marketing department within its own that has music, entertainment, like key people from DTLR, from the industry.
Yeah, because I know y'all have a lot of concert tickets, y'all have a lot of everything. Clothing and music goes like hand in hand anyway. So
Absolutely.
I be seeing like the cars and the trucks and shit with the...
It's just like a radio station, like a record label, the whole spiel. We kind of incorporate everything in one to market. That's why we focus on lifestyle. And that's why me and Big G meshed absolutely perfect, because the music, the fashion, the culture.
It all blends in well together. What was your last job? Or like you had like a payroll check, what was your last job?
Backyard.
Backyard?
Yeah, you mean the payroll?
Like your last job, like where you were clocking in for somebody else?
Oh man, Pizzaholics.
Pizzaholics?
Yeah, Pizzaholics was my last really where I really had to sign in, besides television. Pizzaholics, but I just got finished a series on HBO called The Deuce where I played a cook called Leon.
So with you being back in the kitchen, it was kind of like second nature because you kind of already did that shit.
Yeah, I'm saying, well, I learned that from Wincy, you know what I mean? I'm like the sous chef in real life, you know what I mean? Because I help him like wash the fish off, or he'll tell me get this for him, and I help him with that. And I'm also a student now, I watch. I don't try to do what he do, but certain little things I can get down with, like scallops and lobster tails and, you know, like lamb chops. I'm really good at that, but vegetables, I haven't mastered that yet. But I can make a bomb T-bone steak as well. Certain things, but I just watch him. But Wincy is really my singer, Backyard. He's really the chef. He really can really put it down, but I just learned from him.
Hey, did he give you the secret ingredient yet? Because Wincy got this like, it's a certain ingredient in his fish, chicken, steaks.
Nah, he don't get nobody that.
Yeah, man.
He should bag it and sell it. Nowadays, everybody, like, if it's really good and it's in demand, like I say.
No, the whole city love it. When he was doing the fish fries over at the Check-It Enterprise, and then the other spot, a lot of the whole city used to come out and get his dinners.
And his birthday just passed, right?
The 10th.
Okay.
The 10th, yeah, that's my fault.
So when you were working at Pizzaholics, when did you know you was like, fuck this, I gotta do something that's gonna make me happy and invest my time?
To be honest with you, I really wanted to continue doing it because we were really getting the kids in the city, and we were stopping a lot of gang beefs and, you know what I mean, kids running around just doing stupid stuff like with gang violence, like just shooting and doing stuff, you know what I mean? The Pizzaholics was that safe haven. We had them 2 buildings over there on Alabama Avenue. And then, you know, they used to come over there and like really was able to get jobs and, you know what I mean, get a structured situation where we'll line you up right here and you get this knowledge, and next thing you know, you're in college. Who would ever think you'll be in college? Taking them on trips, taking them to Alabama, learning our culture, learning our black history. There was a lot of times, a lot of kids weren't getting the right nourishment, wasn't really eating every day. And there was a lot with that. So with John Mo, they really did a lot with grabbing a lot of the kids in the city. So
yeah, because everybody doesn't.
I wanted to still do that, to be honest with you, because like, you know what I mean? But like now, it's so much that I'm trying to do. What we doing with R&GEnt Entertainment and Backyard, we can still sprinkle with that, but that was one of the jobs that I didn't mind doing.
Okay. And when was R&G founded? Like, when did y'all merge that together?
That was 2015, and Gang tells the story better, but basically, him and I were working together at PDC. I used to be on the radio at PDC. He was on the radio at PDC.
Okay.
Different go-go, different shows, different situations, speaking to kids at schools. So we rubbed elbows in different situations.
All the time.
And what's fun, it's what just popped in my mind. Remember that we had we spoke to Anacostia with Tahara. It was me, you, Tony Rez, and then it was just basically DC's elite artist.
Oh,
at
yeah,
the time.
yeah,
She
yeah,
just got the
yeah.
thing with Baby Boy, I think.
Okay,
So,
Pete Henson.
Yeah,
Okay.
so Shorty was so dope, and then that's when I was listening again, kind of sitting back, and that's when I learned his character and his integrity as a man, as opposed to just the status of that's Big G, the musician, the actor. This was like, nah, this is a person that's passionate and that's real. And I started to look just different situations. I started to be like, nah, he's something with him that's different. It's something that I can kind of mesh with in regards to other people. Everybody want to work with you. Everybody want to work with Gang and stuff like that. But when you find a perfect mesh, you know what I'm saying? That's when we decided. He hollered at me. He'll tell you the story, but he hollered at me a few times when I was on my way up at DTLR corporate. And,
I always saw him as a businessman. You know what I mean? I saw him and he was always cool, and he was always like, you get some people that just kind of lackadaisical about their job, and they kind of like laid back, chilling, and they just think everything will fall in their lap. He was the super grinder. Whatever he did the extra mile to make every production go right, every situation run smooth. You okay on this end? Hey, is this person? He just like dialed in all of the points and made sure everything was dotted and everything was good. So I'm like, one day I was just like, could you be my manager? And he was like, nah, bro, not right now.
For real, when he first asked you, he was like, nah.
I ain't say nah.
Yeah, he didn't basically say it like that. He was just like, right now, I don't think it's the time. You know what I mean? Not saying that I could try to help you with anything you need me to assist you with, but just the manager part, G, I can't really do that right now. I was like, man, we could do it, bro. I'm telling you. You know what I mean? He was like, man, well.
It was like 6 months. It was like a battle. Like we would rap about something.
I'd be talking to you or something. I'd be like, you gonna be my manager? You know what I mean? So I was just trying my hand. You know what I mean? But it finally happened. But he was just like, hey, it's really not the right time right now, and I don't want to have you just sitting like
hanging on the thread.
And I can't do it. So I respected that. And once we got going, everything I asked him to try to go at, he went at. Even before he was my manager, it was crazy. I asked him to pitch my brand to Under Armour.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
And
you bring it up,
and this I ain't
what
gonna
kind
say
of brand was it? Was athletic wear, workout?
Yeah, it was athletic wear. We was just trying to get with Under Armour, period, just like to bring Under Armour to the hood.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I always was that kind of guy that wanted to do so much for my neighborhoods, and like I had this following with Go-Go, so I'm like, we stars too. Yeah. Not just Big G, but the rest of the Go-Go bands. If you have your brand, let's try to push it. So I was like, man, pitch this to Under Armour, and he was like, all right, I got a meeting with Under Armour. It was so crazy. And I had a guy that knew the people from Maryland University that knew Under Armour. And I was like, well, this the plug, and let me try to get this in. And I was asking for song. And I'm not going to say the videographer, but this guy really put a video together, and it was, and I'm not going to, because I don't like to talk down on nobody. It wasn't up to par to what it could have been. And he could have been on at that point too, and they just looked at it, and Raasan was just trying to like, push the button. And he was like, bruh, it didn't go well, but they knew who you were, and moving forward, the next time we get in front of a brand or somebody, we gonna have it right. Yeah. And fast forward what?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like even before with the Under Armour and a couple other little situations that we had.
We were trying.
We would, but that was my point. I'm saying I was always raised like, if you can't do something 100%, don't do it at all.
Don't do it, bro.
So I didn't want to give him 40% and then give DTLR 6. So I was like, let me get to a position at DTLR. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody at DTLR that's on executive level that rock with me. You know what I'm saying? And they let me grow. I got my position, my title, my director title that everybody wants to be. Once I got the title, it was like, you know what, now's the time that I can put my efforts to, because to manage him is a privilege in terms of your personal thing. But that's what self-absorbed people do. They want to see how, me. Or if I manage him, the whole time you're selling him short, and that's affecting his life and his career. So that's why. But once I got it straight, I said, you know what, I can be an asset now. And I started learning, like I said, his integrity as a man and his desire, his passion for youth and for the community. So I said, you know what, this is a person I can rock with. And then ever since then, I think our first project was Ewing, and then all the liquor sponsors, and then it just and then the shows
came together.
In 2015, to answer your question, she asked one question. I went into the dissertation of Harriet Tubman.
No, but it's okay. It's fine. Just keep it rolling. So when did y'all find like everybody, like this keyboard, the singer, the this, the that?
Well,
How
that
did
came,
that come
that
about?
came like I was a kid, man, like uptown. You know what I mean? Far as backyard, how that all got put together, it's a long story. So it's just like this guy Walker Lattimore. We started backyard together, and we just had different members in the neighborhood that we got together, because it was like Mighty Young Ones first behind the Black Hole with 640 Morton. Okay. And we branched off from there. The band broke up, and I started backyard with Walker. And we moved from Morton Street, and we moved on 14th Street. We moved on 14th from Columbia Road, but we moved to Garfield Terrace first. Okay. And we waited. We was there until our apartment got ready on Columbia Road, 14th of Columbia. And we moved to Columbia Road, and I had ties from playing football with guys from 3500, like about 10, 11 blocks down the street. And I fell in love with the neighborhood, and that's where it went from there. We formed a band from 3500, and had everybody meet Hook, Billy, Blind Antoine, man, we had Taiwan, Bunlo, man, Vic.
How many members would you say is in the group?
Now it's 12. Back then we had about 20.
And those names I never heard, by the way.
Yeah, we just had people just like that wanted to help pick up the equipment, things of that nature, man. We had G-Love, everybody, man, Frontline. We had a massive band. And we were just youngins, and we was wild, and, you know, we had a good following as kids from junior high school from Lincoln. So it just started, man, and then we just, you know, different band members would fall off, and then we get different band members, and we had a lady named Gwen managing us that her family owned the stores in Trinidad, 14th Street, 11th Street Northwest, Maddie's. They had ice cream trucks and all that, so she was our manager, and then she got with Terrence Cooper, and then Coop started managing us, and then Coop started getting different people from different, like we had to report cards. Mm-hmm. If you ain't had a good report card, you couldn't play that month. Okay. Gotta get your report card back up. By that time, somebody might have, by that time somebody might have took your spot by then.
Oh, damn.
So he started going around the city. He started down the 1st Street in Detroit Park area, and he grabbed Sauce, White Mike, which those guys are still with me, and they're from down that way, but it's still Northwest Quarter, 1st Street. I grabbed EB from Fairmont, Los from Girard, and they was a part of a band called Ontario Groove.
Ontario Groove? Yeah,
the Ontario 17th Street, around that way, around that neighborhood. And where they had a movie theater, everybody in the city used to come to on Saturdays in Mount Pleasant, Ontario Road, Calderama Skate Ring. That's all back in the day, but that's how everything kind of got formed up, and then we put different pieces together. And Coop was that puppet master. He'd grab different talents from different bands and grab people. And me and Hook, we saw Buggy one time playing at the All Around Racing Club, and then I said, that's my drummer right there. And then I got him since this day. So my members been with me over 20-some years. I still got the same guys, so that's why it's so easy to like just get in the studio and then we play, because we've been together. We real brothers, like we really, right. but you know, be like your sister was saying, It's different mother, different father, but that's my sister. You know what I mean? So them my brothers, different mother, different father, but we done ate so many grilled cheese and soup and fought each other and argued, and we just so meshed so good together. But yeah, Backyard is a story and a movie in its own.
Why is it called Backyard?
Cause I fell in love with Junkyard. I wanted something close to
that.
Junkyard and named it Backyard. You know what I mean? Still love Junkyard to this day, and I think they're the greatest. Yeah, nobody can mess with them. I don't think. You know.
Would you ever battle them?
The promoter sized that up one time, and I felt so stupid playing against Bugs, but that's what we had to do. But me and him talked before, and we hugged and kissed me on my forehead after. It's just a respect factor, because I look at him like the biggest thing, the biggest performer. Like Frankie Beverly and Mays is my favorite. I look at Bugs like that. Like, you never disrespect him, no matter what. No matter how many accolades I get TV or how big a fan might think I am, I would never play with him. You know what I mean? And by no means, I would never play with him.
And it's just respect.
Respect, yeah.
So I've been to several of y'all shows, and when I say some of the best features from Scarface, Devin, I was recently at Raphael Sadiq.
Oh, man.
When I say amazing, and then Wenzy sung when y'all came out, like, first of all, I seen your big ass in the back. So I was like, they bringing out Backyard, they bringing out Backyard. So I was psyched.
Yeah,
but
that was the best.
That was amazing to have, like, when he sung it, it didn't even sound like Raphael's song no more. Like, you get where it came from, but it didn't sound like
that, and that's
it's
where,
completely different. And
that
that was amazing.
Yeah, that was so dope. And that's where Raphael, he actually reached out, because we met him at Meriwether Post Pavilion. And we were always fans. Like, Wincy loved him like he loved Snoop. And I was like, I'm stepping back. You gotta go talk to him, because Wink's so shy. He'd be like, nah, man, I'm just from afar. I'm like, nah. So our Cookie, like, hooked it up where they met and they changed numbers. He never called them. And I'm like, you ain't called him? He's like, nah, man, I ain't gonna bother him. Because he's just that type of person. So when Raphael came in town, a lady friend of mine was like, man, you know Raphael Sadiq? I was like, nah. And my lady was like, oh, Raphael that 930 Club. I was like, for real? But we had a show. So then the next day, they was like, it was sold out, they're gonna do another one. So Raphael Sadiq had hit the inbox and was like, what's up, yo? Y'all around, it'd be dope if y'all rock out. I say, when he talking about rock it out, bro? Come on, let's go. So we went, and the whole time, we was in his dressing room, he was just talking, he was like, damn, how we gonna rock and we ain't got your drummer and stuff? Called PJ, Buggy, my drummer's son, which is playing with us right now. And he got there in 6 minutes.
Are you serious?
Because we had a show at Society that night.
Okay.
Got down there, and when I tell you, that was one of those feelings where, you know what I mean? And I don't even do nothing on that song, but I was like, yeah, what's up?
Yeah. I can see it like so in all y'all faces,
yeah, it was
like
fun.
how it was. Like, that was an amazing
Yeah,
performance.
he opened that up for us, and he wants to do more with us, and he wants us to come to LA. And it's just big, man, because like those artists like that, they on those pedestals and they write, because he write music for everybody.
Yeah.
And he's one of those ones that's one of the humblest guys you can ever meet.
He seems like it.
Oh, it's beautiful.
He seems like it. Yeah. Who would be somebody that you would inspire to work with, who y'all would want to work with in the future?
Oh, man, to work with actually in the future? God, there's so many, man. Like, really those, like the older guys, like the older guys already did it with, like, I want to really do a live performance with Snoop. Because Wink Love You, you know what I mean? We have a song, actually, that's coming out this summer that we did with Snoop that's going to knock the pavement off.
When y'all hit it,
like, it's going to knock when I tell you, it's going to go, the city going to go crazy. And, man, like, who else? We already did with Scarface, and we got a bunch of stuff coming up with him, Devin. I like the older guys,
I come every time.
Those new guys, like, as far as the new artists, there's some other stuff I would like to get accomplished with Wale, because me and Wale been talking. And there's some new stuff, and he's an amazing artist, also amazing writer. There's some stuff I want to do with Wale. I'd like to do a song with Jeezy.
Okay.
The Migos. And
that would crank.
I want to do something with Drake. I like to do something with Drake as well. And I like to do something with J. Cole.
You picked all good people, all mellow people with that same kind of genre.
I just knew you was gonna say the same as me. I think my joints would be Pharrell, Wiz Khalifa.
Yeah, I ain't get to say Wiz. I ain't want to keep it, but Wiz. We already had that cooking too.
Right.
Like Wiz, definitely Wiz.
He could probably come with Snoop. You know what I'm saying?
And believe it or not, artists like Frank Ocean.
Yes.
Artists like Earl and them love Frank Ocean.
Yeah, it's just eclectic.
He plays a lot of instruments.
Yeah, it's just different. It's good instrumentation. It's just good music, and then the lyrics match. It's like that's why when you say.
And what's our girl from here?
Oh yeah, R&GEnt. That's my favorite R&B singer. She shouted out Backyard too. She heard.
I kind of really like her.
I like her too. I like everything like she represents.
I like to have some ice cream and cake with her. Yeah, me too. I like to have some ice cream and cake with her. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think that's my definitely.
I'm just saying to pick her brain. Not on that level. Just to talk to her and be like, hey, what you like, and you know what I mean? Cause she look like she's super cool though. You know what I mean? Yeah.
And she loves Sweet Thing too, by the way.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, she shouted her out too.
Yeah. Nah, I think that's the list right there. Tyler the Creator too.
Yeah.
That's the other thing.
That's one of my favorites.
The manager side would say somebody like Tyler because Tyler does a great job of reaching out to that Caucasian biker. Yeah. All the way to hood dudes.
Oh yeah, also Missy Elliott too.
Oh yeah,
I gotta do something, and a video gotta follow with that.
Yeah.
She needs to see
her visuals is off the chain. I was just talking about her and Ludacris. He's like the male version of Missy Elliott.
Yeah, I met Luda a couple of times. He a little standoffish. He cool, but he a little standoffish.
How do you guys juggle everything? Because I know you're a dad. Are you a father? Do you have children?
Yeah, I got grandkids, everything.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm the youngest granddaddy on the planet. But what it is, like my kids, they started, like, and I tell them, like, whatever, just get somebody that love you. It's kind of right out of high school and start, you know what I mean? So I posted my grandkids on Instagram yesterday, all 5 of them.
Oh yeah, because everybody was with family as much as they could be yesterday.
And I posted, but I wasn't with them. You know what I mean? I just got them to send me the pictures, you know what I mean? I had 2 of them with me, you know what I mean, that stayed with me. And just a blessing to have that, you know what I mean? And just like, especially this time with the coronavirus, that we're keeping the family in and the money is on low, but these are the precious times that you take and do. I done been cleaning up, I've been making music. I've actually really slowed down and really appreciate this slowdown, but they say you come back bigger and better, okay? The money's not there right now, but your health is there, life is there, and you're seeing things are wrong, like revolve around you, and you're like, okay, well, I gotta get this together, I can tighten this up more, you know?
Yeah, it definitely slowed everybody down, everybody had to stand still. How does it, say when all this mess isn't going on, how is it to juggle rehearsals, DTLR, movies? How do you do everything and still have be able to have your self-care?
I'll start that off first because with him, like I said, going back to having a great manager, like I know what he does, and he runs like a bunch of people around the country with his job with Downtown Locker Room. So when I might call him, he'll answer the phone and he'll be in the middle of a conference call with like 20 people on the call. And I hear the people talking and I'll be like, bruh, I'm getting ready to get off. Then I'll be like, all right, I'm gonna call you back, and I just text him and he'll be like, I'm gonna hit you when I get off the call. We have that relationship where I understand his job and he understands my job. So I'll be like half of the time, like I'm just getting tech savvy with all this Uber and Lyft and all that. He had to send me an Uber sometime. My sister might have to send me an Uber, and I'm in the middle of Manhattan. I gotta go to Brooklyn, and I'm supposed to be at this audition, that audition. I gotta come all the way back to come to the studio to rehearse, study for my roles. Still gotta relax. Still gotta sit back. It's just a lot, but I wouldn't trade it in for nothing. But during this time right here, it really makes me appreciate it more. Like knowing what I have to do when it start back up, and what I had going when it was there. Like just appreciate it a little more, not complaining about, I know he has another method, and just like when we went to Africa, I said I was never gonna complain about shit again in life. So I don't complain about nothing.
Yeah.
I don't care what it is. Like my toenails can be this, the shit can be lift up. I'm just wrap that shit up.
Yeah, and it's like his toes.
I'm not complaining about nothing the way when we were in Africa and yeah.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, that shit humble.
The kids are sleeping on, like 4-year-old kids are sleeping on the dirt, no food, no nothing.
And shit made up with the steel metal around with wood boards and like no place to bathe, like babies raw with no wipes, nothing. Like we put a situation together for this single mom. And we sponsored her, and then when we went back again, we did it again. But for what, $80 she eat for 6 months?
Yeah. I mean, like I gave a Dub. I gave a Dub. He gave a Dub a camera, and they had like $80. And the bus driver was trying to say, first of all, you shouldn't even have went over there.
Yeah.
And it was my fault. My thing was I wanted to get, we were performing in Africa. We wanted to make sure we got the organic side.
Yeah.
So they are self-quarantining themselves even before the virus, meaning people can't go in there and they can't come out. You know what I'm saying? And
so it was really bad.
I ain't gonna hold you. Like, Gen got emotional, which made me emotional because you started thinking about your kids.
Yeah.
Because they wanted a soccer, all they wanted was a soccer ball.
Yeah.
And some vegetables.
Yeah.
Like,
$80.
And with $80, they're taken care of for 6 months.
Food wise, like anything they want, like
the rice, the vegetables, good food. Like vegetables, they can get chicken and things of that nature. So I was like, well, 80 on top of that and another 80 that she could really. But we wanted to sneak money to her because it was two vultures.
Yeah, I saw
that was standing there like.
I was about to say how that was gonna be my question. Like how is it when y'all do that? Yeah.
So we slept her. We told her. We told her like to cuff it and put what you can up and. Yeah, I don't know what happened after, but I know when we went back that they was like she's had rice, all that stuff like stacked up, everything. Like, cause me and Raasan went and we did 2 weeks, and then we came back and did a week and a half. Yeah. So we were there for a significant amount of time.
That's amazing to even go.
Yeah, Accra.
Yeah.
That's amazing to even be able to go there.
Oh, I can't wait. I want to go back. I want to get back so bad, man. They love us there.
Of giving, I know that you guys do a lot of charity work. You do a lot of toy drives, food drives, co-drives. What was one of your favorite drives that you done? Not excluding anybody else. One of the ones that stuck out to you and that you really enjoyed doing. Like the outcome was great.
It was so many, man. Like really, like I got this. When we got this sock line called on the G Socky brand. When we get the socks out. And we're able to give socks to kids, men and women. And when we give food and stuff out, I really stopped putting that out on social media when we give food and stuff like that out because it been like people I went to school with. And a lot of them was embarrassed and stuff like that. And I said I won't post it. And then I feel that we did so much of this doing the turkey drives and stuff. I don't even be wanting to post it. Like when it's done, I'd be like, man, just hit like 10 families. We just busted up with them. Man, we ate. And then one organization I did, I ain't gonna say the name, I was out there feeding the homeless and the lady was like, you can't do it no more not unless you put on gloves. And health-wise, I see what she was saying now, but I got upset. And I maybe shouldn't have, but she was like, no, it's for your safety. But it was just kind of like the way she said it. But I was just like, they're just human beings just like us. And I was hugging them. They were like, you can't do that. I'm like, what's wrong? Are they going to melt me?
So I see where you were coming from.
You know what I mean? So, and then the other guy came and was like, G, go ahead, do you. I understand, bro. I do the same thing. I don't wear gloves neither. And I was like, they human beings just like me. They maybe haven't had a bath in a week or a few days, but, you know what I mean? I understand. And, I was homeless at one time. So I understand what's going on with that right there.
Yeah, you don't want to make them feel less than.
Now to that point where I didn't wear my drawers are staying up in the corner homeless. But you know what I mean, I was sleeping in my car and didn't want to go lean on none of my family members so nobody can't come back and later say,
throw it in your face.
But yeah, man, it's like it's like a big thing, man. We really touch a lot of people. We touch a lot of families. We touch a lot of neighborhoods. And we feel good about doing it, like especially with the kids. When I see them and I really pick their brain and ask them what's really going on with them, and they tell me that, you know, just did a big thing at Turkey Thicket where we did a thing on violence where I pulled the gun out the pouch. And I was asking them, hey, what the first thing you do when this gun is in your hand? And it'll blow your mind with them kids. And saying, one kid said, I go shoot the dude, find the dude that killed my dad. And one little kid started crying. I was like, what's wrong? He just said, I use it to kill my mother boyfriend because he beat her at night. So you never know what them kids going through. So stuff like that just touched me, man. And I always want to do that. I always want to do that.
Yeah, that's the other part too. Like, it's easy to manage him because it's like real, it's organic. It's not like, hey, I'm about to get this homeless person $20. Yo, get that on the ground.
Record me real quick.
It's like, don't. That's our motto. Like, do it because it's real, not because you want it. So there's been people that challenged us, like, y'all doing all these shows, y'all on TV. Y'all can give little do they know we do our stuff, but we just do it.
Do it secretly. We don't have to. Y'all don't have to get likes for doing the shit. And that's why I'm very particular about who I invite on here, because I want all authentic people. Like the person before y'all, he was a promoter, and everybody does promotion. It's about how you do it. You got the fake ass ones that invite celebrities and be like, hey, it was a movie last night, and you like, nigga, he just came there, popped bottles and left. He didn't even meet you. He didn't talk about what you got going on.
I ain't put no situation where, hey, you can hit me next month. How about we build and do a short film together? I was just basically on a town hall panel the other day talking about it, speaking on that. It breaks my heart that we be having athletes that come from here and never speak about our music. Go, but they'll ride all of these out of town rappers and all that, and they only why they really gonna talk to you because you gonna get a bunch of bottles and shit in that section. You gonna pay for something. That's what they want you to do. But you got brothers like me in my city that's really just struggling, trying to put it out there. I don't want to be in no section with no rope off shit. That's why everybody love me, because I'm always out with the people. They're like, gee, get behind the rope. No, bruh. I'm not a behind the rope kind of guy. I want to be out where the people at. The VIP is not for me. Birthday shit, okay. You don't supposed to have them people over here. Why not? Come on, girl. Bring all your little friends and we gonna shake our funky ass together. You know what I'm saying? So that's why people, I think, really love me, because ain't really no fake shit about me. You know what I mean? I'm right there with the struggle with it. And I know where I come from, and I'm not leaving my city. No matter how big I get, if I hit the lottery, I'm still not leaving. We just gonna build some shit up and keep building, you know what I mean? So, you know.
Speaking of touching people, because of course y'all music move people, it's been featured on movies, and everybody knows Backyard, everybody knows Go-Go, and you guys are still pushing that into the universe. I know that the anniversary for Don't Mute DC was just recently, right?
Yeah, the other day, 1 year. Yeah, it was Friday, 1 year, and that was Macy's birthday as well, April 10th. 1 year. Happy birthday, Don't Mute. Happy birthday, Went. Yeah. Beautiful, man.
What keeps you passionate? Because when that was going on, I know that it would be easier for y'all to just quit and be like, fuck it, let them close the store down, let them change this, let them change that.
The fans.
The people.
Yeah, because my fans, they go hard.
Yeah.
Fans love me. I don't care. People gonna say anything about me, and my fans gonna fight the shit out you.
Yeah,
they gonna cuss you out online. They got the crew called the Jihad. They gonna go hard on
I've
you.
Seen when that Don't Mute DC shit happened. That's the deepest. Yeah. I'm like, y'all ass can't go get in line for nothing else.
You know that made like national.
We broke history. Yeah, we broke history down.
That was,
and that's why I say for the other bands, like we wasn't like we try to put ourselves on no pedestal that we bigger or better than nobody. It's all a movement. Let's do it together. But when people call other people out, it's like, oh, get another band a chance to do that. Like, you got to understand, when we did that and they called the Mochella thing and I was on 14 with you, that's my neighborhood uptown. People could literally walk to see me, ride on the bike. Where we used to play at Number 10 Boys and Girls Club at Clifton Terrace. People literally rode bikes down the street, like came out. So it's like, come on, bro.
Yeah,
like,
you can't get mad because I'm doing it. You got the same 24 hours I got.
Right, you know what I mean? So it's like literally,
you
let's just push together though. Don't
we can build more and it can be even
don't
bigger.
Put me out there saying that give somebody else a chance. Anybody else can go. Anybody else can go down there and do it. Not saying that they won't get the crowd that we got. I don't look at it like that. I just say we're fighting for our music, not mine. As a whole, all of us. Like, come on, bro. I don't have no hate bone in my body.
Speaking of hate, how do y'all weed that shit out? Because
it's hard, man.
I know, because you got an image and you got an image. You know what I'm saying? You got your business and you got your business.
But see, mostly I got so many real people that really love me, so I don't really worry about it too much. Because if you don't have any haters, you're not doing anything. Exactly. That's one thing. But then you gotta watch the hate. You can't have a hater this close to you though. Yeah. Like it's hanging with you and shit. Like that's my nigga the whole time. I made a post on my page.
Yeah, undercutting you.
You saw that?
Yeah, I've been following you because I wanted to get like a feel.
When I was tying my shoe, and the dude was stabbing me in the back, as a shadow on my page. Just check it out. And it say the worst thing you gotta watch out for is fake friends. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people losing their life like that. You think a dude really with you. If you ain't been with me all these years, you ain't around me. Like even dudes that know me for years ain't even around me. Yeah. I got one or two that really hang with me, and then I bust bread up with my manager. We'll sit down and just have a talk. He'll go his way, I go my way. But we'll talk at the end of the night to make sure both of us are safe and sound. Good. I understand who he is and he understands who I am. There's no hater worrying about what the next person gonna do. Because we gonna do it together or we gonna do it at all. You know what I mean? So he has me in his best interest and I have him in my best interest. And even if we don't see eye to eye, I understand. He'll be like, oh, what you think about it? And I say, well, damn, let me think about it that way. You got to have an open mind. And then the whole time he'll be right. Or I say, bro, just please listen to me on this one, man.
Y'all balance off of each other.
Balance it
follow each other's lead.
So it's not like no ego, like, oh, man, listen to me, you don't listen to me type. So it's like we have a schedule where nobody can say nothing about him or about me that we already on the same page. Yeah. Already know him and he know me. So you can't say nothing that he said that I know he didn't say.
Yeah, because that's a friendship.
So we already got that. Friendship, brotherly love type. So we just moving. And my main thing is to bring the youngins up. I ain't had them people that like when Go-Go Mickey used to sit out countless hours and talk to me like, why you want to do that? Why you want to be this? Why you want to be why you want to do? And he had weaned out all of the stupid shit that I did and talk to me. It just be me and him for hours. Sometimes the sun might be about to come up. And he just talking to me in the fucking parking lot. Like, why you want to be a stupid ass? Then he'll talk to me, man, listen, we listen to old R.E., listen, nephew, man, with this. And it's just like you learn. You gotta take the time to shut the fuck up and listen to the real ones. And that's how I think I survived a lot. Cause I listened to him. Foots used to talk to me like, come on, nephew, don't do that dumb shit. Why you out here? No, they be playing, man. Yeah. And I was one of them little ones that ain't listening to shit. But when they pull up, those were my superstars. They was my stars. That the motherfuckers see on TV that they want to see. At the Black Hole, I can see my superstar every Friday night. Go-Go Mickey, Funk, Foots, Funk ain't talk to nobody. He went, hey, young, he go in. But Mickey, Foots, they'll talk to me, I sneak equipment in and shit like that. So you just gotta know who your people are, man.
Nah, it's you brought the thing up about hate. That's the other attribute that brought us. When people have similarities in terms of things that they go through, and they go through them together, whether it's being homeless together, whether it's, you know, your parents divorced and you was orphans, whatever the case was, certain situations that you have, like we get hated on the same situation. Like I might get hated on for this reason, he gets hated on for that reason. So we mesh well, and the thing is, we always vowed never do no whack, never bam out, you know. And the thing is, it's not it's just real to say there's not a ounce, a gram of hate in either one of us at all. So that's what helps us, you know, propel to the next level.
And then you nailed it. And then like with hate, you gotta like love your fans. Like I love my fans. I will never turn away from them, and that's why they love me. And like I go out and take pictures. It's really people in Go-Go that really think that they're too big to really take pictures and stuff with fans.
That's crazy.
It's real.
And like the ladies, like I got more ladies fans than any. I love my women. I'ma hug you and kiss your forehead, hold your titties up, all that. Like we gonna freak out,
really
play and all that. Man, we gonna have a good time. Like I don't care. Like baby
I know y'all
mothers,
done
all
ran
that
into
shit. They
some
have
shit.
fun. We have fun. Yeah.
What's some of the wildest shit that done happened, or like episodes of being in the club as far as females? And how do y'all? Are either one of y'all in a relationship?
A girl peed in front of me.
What, like outside?
In the club. She would party like shit, just took her Jones and just wipe me G, wipe me boo. I'm like, you really want me to wipe you? Wipe me down, wipe me down. Wipe
That's where that song actually originated from.
From the PV girl.
Hey, but nah, it's crazy. One girl used to always be in the front. And she was like, man, you don't never pay attention to me. You don't pay attention to me. So I leaned down to holler at her and she bit me. She bit my ear, see right here? She pulled the earring and the earring got stuck in there.
And a keloid, like...
Kilo, yeah, teddy, and it was swollen and all that. Teddy bag, I had to get a tetanus shot and all that. Teddy bag hit her, boom, like tackle. I didn't want him to tackle her.
Yeah, but
he
get her
had
up off
to do that, yeah. And she had my whole ear in her junk. Yeah, so I stopped doing that for a while.
Yeah,
like that,
touching
bend
bitches.
it down. Like to that, so now I just be like this. What's up?
A little bit distance.
I still holler at her. Everybody be
you,
hugging her, but I be waiting for the trap jaw, the jaws.
If like in like DMV sense, this is the star. This is the talent. They gotta get through you to get to him. So what type of shit have you?
What's crazy is
I got a security dude.
We do have security, but that was forced upon us. People kind of make they joke like, "Why who
I
got
got K, man. K be
so
right there, man. I got big K, man.
We got Joe K, we got
K,
R&G
Joe,
security.
yeah.
So it's a whole brand of security guards. It's females, males.
I don't really need no security. For the record, I don't really need no security though, Cone. For real, if y'all want that smoke. No, I'm just playing. You gotta have.
Yeah.
You gotta have that balance and you gotta have some
presence.
security.
Yeah.
Cause it's be and
too
sometimes they
much
just
shit
wanna
going
hold.
on.
Sometimes they
People
just
be
wanna
hating.
hold you. Yeah, you got haters, man.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes they just wanna hold you.
You can be as
know?
nice as possible. Like I always say, look at
Yeah.
Nip. That shit, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
How the
Yeah.
fuck you do
And
nothing but good and the motherfucker still
and
can't?
that John crushed me, cause
That shit's scary. It make you not want to do no good.
I was like, he got too comfortable. But he was right there by his jump. And the dude was from his neighborhood.
Yeah,
he had pictures with the dude and
Yeah,
everything.
and like videos and shit with him.
Yeah, and the dude, he wasn't looking for him to come back. That's why I say it goes to who you around. Like, I be having people around, like, if we in a certain situation, we in a neighborhood, and we gotta go break off something or do something, all eyes can't be, if you got somebody with you, they can't be on their phone. They gotta be on that perimeter. Who coming from the side of that parking lot? Who coming from this way? Who right here on this perimeter? Who got you? Because I got myself. I'm already looking.
Yeah.
I'm sharp. But you can never be sharp enough sometimes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And sometimes that's
Especially
what
when
happened.
you have your fans
He
and
had
your
the dudes
following
right there,
around
and
you.
they walked up and worked them. I'm talking about, man, got busy on homes, man. And it was sad.
Shit fucked
No,
up.
it's a lot of that, like, and with him, you heard him say about the respect of women, all that good stuff. Reality is, we're gonna always want to hug women and kiss babies and all that stuff, but at the end of the day, we have to take precaution because there's some crazy people out here.
Yeah.
In the sense of him, I don't really do, and it sounds kind of weird that another man's telling a woman to get off his lap, but sometimes women want to take flicks with him, and it's a decision to say, hey, if it's classy, cool, but you're not sitting on his lap, because the next thing you know, you're gonna post some shit like baby daddy, I'm 3 months pregnant, you know what I mean? And then things escalate. So I try to keep that kind of tight. Security and I, we speak all the time in regards to how, procedures, how we move, but we want to come in, do what we need to do and leave out. We don't hang out after, we're not popping out, pimping, all that stuff. That's when the drama happens. That's when the women come up, dudes, hating dudes. So we try to limit the time that we're in a situation. Everything we do is legal, from the firearms to protection, everything is legal, licenses and stuff like that. So we want to do it the right way. And when we come into a place, we want it to be professional, not a whole bunch of ratchet stuff, because ratchet doesn't make money. We want the white people, we want the people from out of town to love.
For the record too, I like that ratchet too, ladies. I love that ratchet. That ratchet get me warm, baby. And ain't no problem with that ratchet sometimes, but not all the time, baby. You know what I'm saying? So it's like when you got a lady friend, or you've been with a lady for a long period of time, and it's like I feel that being in this industry that I'm in, the ladies come all the time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You gotta be that person that if you gonna do what you do, you gotta be honest. Or if you like that person, or if you already got that relationship with this person over here, you gotta be safe on not making that person feel that you disrespecting them. Like hugging this person, because
how do you balance that?
I'm a freaky motherfucker. So I like to touch his shit. And I'm an entertainer, so the women want to hug and shit. I'm going to hug back, boo. I'm going to feel all over you. Cool.
You see
you
the
know what I'm saying?
hand structure?
You know what I mean? To get on big monkey nigga. But see, me, I'm just like, you know what I mean? Like, I would like, I always say this to myself, but I talked to my sister, I told my mother, and my mother said, you just got to be honest. If you wanted a tribe of women, why you ain't just say that? Did you want to have like 3, 5? I say, no, I don't want no 5 women, mom. She like, well, how you want 3 women, 2 women? You have to tell her, like, you can't have her thinking that she the only one and then you got one over there. But I just threw that out there because a lot of times that happens in my profession. And when you performing and then they come, and there's some pretty ass ladies that be coming. Just look at you and their eyes just saying all kind of things. Come here, boy. I be like, girl, you know she'd kill us over here, right? You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, I like you though, but I don't know if I like you that I want to die for you, kiss you and stuff. But you just gotta be fun with it, man. You gotta have fun and you gotta respect your significant other. You know what I mean? You gotta respect that.
Yes.
Keep that fine line, because we were talking about that, me and my best friend. We were talking about me doing this show, and he was like, a lot of niggas not gonna want to fuck with you because they see you're in a relationship now, and then you got some people that's gonna want to fuck with you because they're gonna be like, let me see how far she gonna go. You know what I mean? Because you got people that think like that.
That's what, and you know what? There's people that do that, and a lot of times, I'm a friendly person. I talk to females all the time. And I got female friends and we cool. And I ain't never try to jump on them. And they ain't try to jump on me. And they be like, that's brother, that's my brother. But it's like, they got dudes and some of them don't got dudes. Some of them got girlfriends. And it's just like, man, damn, I ain't know G was that cool. We'll meet, sit at the bar and all that shit. My lady could come, or her friend could come, sit down or whatever. You know what I mean? And it's like, okay, we having fun like that. And it's that. But when you a nice looking sister, you doing your own independent thing, of course, everybody gonna have somebody, but you'll bring people in just because what you doing and your look and everything, you'll bring more people. That'll help your brand more.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You just
Sex
keep
sells.
pushing.
I know that shit.
Yeah,
but it's like, you gotta, that's why I'm only fucking with authentic people. Like,
right.
You know,
because
I host with y'all. I know that it can be professional. I know that it's fun. I know that it's
you just gotta be
nothing,
safe
it's
with
all
it
genuine.
too. And I want you to also be safe with it. Always have somebody with you. Also, if you need Big G to get you one of them little care packets, right? They got a little a laser mace thing that you can zip, and then that stun joint, you hit that sucker with that stun joint, and then everything else will speed.
All right,
you know what I'm saying? And you got sister back here, she ready. Yeah.
I know, that's why I was like, but it's funny how you gotta weigh your options, and when you like don't disrespect. As long as you know what you're doing it for and you know who you're going home to, it should never be it should never be a problem. That's why like I'm real cautious on who I invite. Like I had somebody to repost. I said, can you repost Darkest Hour on your page? Like the shit, this little logo.
Right, yeah.
He was like, give me kiss first.
Oh.
Block. You know what I'm saying? Like for something as simple as that. But then I don't never take offense because and maybe the company that I keep or former picture you may see me in, they be like, oh, this, that, and the third, or she danced or this or that or whatever. So
right, but I'm saying but I'm saying you gotta understand too, you're an entrepreneur, you are a grinder, and you're not saying kiss me. You're saying, hey, motherfucker, I need an interview, sucker. Can you post?
Plus, nowadays, I blame it on the porn industry or whatever, but people just generally horny as a mother.
Yeah, and then women don't help.
No,
especially now.
It's women. Women don't help.
Women are the horniest people on earth. Let me just say that.
I was just saying that earlier. Like nowadays, it's okay for you to broadcast. 5 years ago, you would be frowned upon if you talking about your sex and your this and your that, all openly like that. But now it's like I guess the female rappers have made it okay to be just open and open. Yeah, right. But it's like, bitch, you work at Burger King. Like, why you doing all that?
Yeah,
like,
it's just so there's no more. That's why like I have a daughter. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh man, I don't want none of that. Don't even. That's not cool. Like we look at the fact that you talk about your relationship, you're in a relationship. Yeah. I'm gonna do your interview because I wouldn't want you. What if you was the type that was so Raasan. So how many inches are y'all like in the middle of the interview? Like come on, man. We talking about all the positive stuff we doing. Why you talking about sex stuff? Now granted, I know we all men and women, all that good stuff. I know sex sells and all that stuff, but just do it in a tasteful way. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, and that's the thing that's catching me up nowadays. The women are not tasteful when they doing things, and it's just like, ugh. I think social media fucked the whole world
it's some
up.
aggressive women though.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
Have you looked at your DM? It's
I know you
women are the new niggas. How about that? Women are the new niggas.
On some real though, it's some aggressive sisters.
Yeah.
I ain't even gonna front. Right. But they always say dudes being girls did. It's some aggressive ones, boy.
Yeah, and they always wanna partner with them. Me and my girl think da. What's good? When you be like, so your nigga mind be like bet, and then you sit back like. They could be trying to set you up.
That's the first thing I'm thinking.
You gotta be careful though.
They could have a crazy boyfriend and they coming over. He's tracking their phone.
He could be center though.
He could be
exactly
center.
On the move.
That's why I always say you gotta watch that. If you ain't already on the team, man, I'm cool.
Yeah, nah,
if you ain't already right there where you supposed to be at, and I'm already with you, and we already know what the mustard and ketchup tastes like, I'm cool. Because if you can go to the left and you might not never eat again. Dreaming.
With this shutdown, it's so much. It stopped so much shit. But I know that y'all been live. Y'all been killing it with the live shows, and I know that y'all been helping out a lot of people and just keeping it fun, keeping the in-house fun.
I'm so glad you brought that up. So you know what differentiates like a good situation, a group, a band, a company from a bad or mediocre? The ability to adapt when shit goes south. Create on site. He could be in the kitchen cooking some eggs. I could be on the toilet or in the shower, and we'll come up with an idea. We'll come up with an idea. He'll text me. I'll text him. We vibe on it and we make it happen. Yeah. It's never a thing of he might throw something to me, I might throw something to him. We just build on it on either side, and then we put it into place. We don't talk about man, woulda, coulda, shoulda. We could. It's like he'll say, I don't know about so-and-so, or I'm typically I might be the pessimist. I might say, well, you know what? There's legalities on that. Let me check it out. We do our research, due diligence. Reach out to our resources, our partnerships, and make it happen. And a lot of people don't understand. They say, how come Backyard gets to go in the head? How come they're at the Kennedy Center? How come they're playing at this thing? How'd y'all get to play this studio when everybody else looked like they was doing go-go's in their grandmother's kitchen? The difference is it's like the time, the energy, the relationships we build, and we take our time to do it right. Mm-hmm. Take your time, do it right. Don't just rush through stuff. During this time, all right, we got to be in the house, so let's partner with the government. Let's partner with. In the past, G's done a whole bunch of stuff in schools, so it's kind of like, all right, Miss Bowser, how about we partner with you guys? We got with Angela Gates, and we did it the right way, right production. So when people around the world see Go-Go and Backyard, they don't just see it as the pots and pan music. Yeah. They see it as, oh, this is some real shit. Like that looks like some unplugged MTV, BT. So we try to keep that consistency to do it right.
And you guys have a good rapport and a good image, so it's. Once you say your name, you're like, okay, I don't mind doing something with them, because when you have a function, unless it's honestly not to knock other bands, if it's another band there and it's not like an artist or you guys by yourself, some shit will break out. But if it's just y'all, it's a chill night. It's grown and sexy. It's 21 and over. Everybody came out looking good, so nobody won't fuck their shit up.
Absolutely.
So it's always a good time.
We didn't grow on the city now.
Oh shoot! And I gotta mention this to that. Mm-hmm. With Gang, we talked in the beginning, we did hashtags, and because they used to not let Backyard in PG County. When I started managing in 2015. So around that time, PG County couldn't have Backyard, TC no go-go's. Mm-hmm. DC, same thing. Like it was bad. We was like, just So we created hashtags. We did a radio campaign. We did a non-violent go-go hashtags. All the shows we did, we spent more money to go in 930 Club. And promoters wouldn't do that because it cost 10 bands to walk through the door. So, but we looked at it as an investment, doing stuff at Howard Theater, just different levels. And it was important because it changes everything. As they're banning you and you're saying, no, you can't do that. With him, when dudes would start to rap and be about the beef, he changed the ideology. He didn't make songs about rough it off, you know, no shade, but he didn't do no like, you know, punch a nigga in the face, tear the club. It was none of that. It was like, y'all some bad, what y'all gay? All these beautiful women here, and y'all gonna sit up and fight in a go-go? Like, so you kind of made it like you a cornball if you do it.
Yeah.
And it changed. He didn't rev him up. He clowned him. And then dudes started being like, man, you right. And I messed up these new J's I got from DTLR. I put out the club and I just spent all that money getting in. That was kind of dumb. And I lost the fight. And I'm getting no females tonight.
Yeah.
So, you know, he kind of changed the ideology of that whole, because it's corny. I mean, growing up, everybody tussle all that stuff, but you get to a certain age, it's corny.
It's
you ain't
tiring.
make no money, and it's like, you kind of look crazy.
So how is it as far as life after like the coronavirus? How are y'all keeping intact with your fans and everything like that? Well, we talked about the live, but what are some other things that y'all doing, and whose idea was it to do that? Because that was like genius.
So real quick. So currently we're still in this pandemic. So it's like you don't know when. I heard something earlier, they was talking about there's not gonna be shows until fall.
That's what I heard.
I'm like, nah,
That
don't
shit
even.
is scary.
I didn't want to speak that stuff forward. But, you know, again, it goes back to being as professional as possible and planning for rainy days. So with Gang, he's texting me, calling me, like I said, with awesome ideas, hooks, hidden band members. The band is group texting. We're creating. This is a time to hone in on all the awesome stuff that we can't do when we're hustling and bustling. You know, being a direct, you know, the promotions director at a humongous company like DTLR. All his acting, all that stuff is at a pause. There's no more, people aren't shooting. There's no sets. There's none of that. So now it's great to focus on the band and the nationalization of Backyard, the nationalization of go-go. Household name in DC, right?
Yeah.
DMV, Virginia. But we wanted to be a household name in Arizona, in Dallas, in LA. So that's the goal. So that's what we're doing. We're kind of in the lab, creating currently, planning for the future. The most recent thing that we're going to be doing is for his birthday, which at the Go-Go Awards, I ain't trying to brag, but Backyard kind of took it home a little bit with the awards, winning all the awards, which was awesome. The people voted, they showed their love, but most importantly, his birthday won Party of the Year. His birthday.
Tight.
Over all the huge shows they do at these huge arenas, his birthday won #1. And yes, they got love for G, but it's also, we talked about consistency. Every year we do bigger and better things, whether it's a reunion, whether it's having celebrities. But every single time we always honor at his birthday a charity. We honor people who've been doing things awesome in the community. So one year we did donations to he's really passionate about youth and homeless youth and stuff like that. So we made some donations to them one year. We did stuff where we honored people in the community. Like, I don't even want to name all of them, there's so many of them, but basically people in the community, Cocky and Tony, that are doing amazing things in the community. They need to be honored in front of 3,500 people. We have the platform, we want to honor them, and it encourages other people. From them, people were inspired to say, man, I grew up with Cuz, I could do the same thing. Then they started this, and they started that. So it's a thing to kind of entertain, but give them a good show. Clips of this, reminisce photos in the back screen, from the stuff that's shooting up with the smoke. We want it to be a good performance. We don't just want it to be like
something thrown together.
Something thrown together. So we got his birthday, and please, because my man hit me one day recently, like, yo, I know we can't do the birthday, and he hit me with this idea right here.
So usually we would have been at the Echo stage, and it would have been super dope because we had it lined up, and So I know the mayor's not gonna open the city up, and I don't think the city is ready to open up because of this coronavirus mess.
By his birthday.
By my birthday.
And
so,
when exactly is your birthday?
May 5th, Cinco de Mayo. A lot of shots gonna be going on. A lot of tequila shots, man.
My birthday next month too.
Oh man, so you a May baby?
Yeah.
You a Taurus?
I'm a Gemini.
Oh, Gemini. Okay. Well, you borderline. We the same people. Just both of us a little bipolar sometimes. It's like now, but look. So we're gonna do a big celebration for the whole city. Like a lot of people that can't make my birthday every year, and you know we be always like sometimes we might have junkyard, we might do something, but we've been doing this party for some years now, and it be like Raasan said, it might be a reunion, and the whole city will come out. The city literally shuts down for my birthday, and I appreciate everybody. So we're gonna do a virtual birthday party. We're gonna do 2 huge sets. We're gonna dress it up real good. We're gonna put on a performance. You're gonna be like everybody in front of us, but they're gonna be in front of us in front of their TVs. And we're gonna bust it up. We're gonna do it real good. We're getting ready to drop the promotion this week to let everybody know to get prepared. I want people to go, like, just go shopping online if you want. You can put on whatever you want, you know what I mean? But we gonna really go in. This gonna be a dope party, man. Birthday. I take my birthday serious.
That's time I get
Bless.
real upset and real
yeah,
into it.
Yeah, it's gonna be dope, man. This is gonna be a real big birthday, and we got some surprises. So I want y'all to stay tuned now. We got some surprises going virtual style. Big G birthday, man. And I know we can't do it where y'all could be physically in there to watch us, but we're going to do a virtual style where everybody can tune in, everybody can be safe. People that haven't seen us before, your kids can watch it. We're going to turn it up. We're going to really do a really dope performance, man.
What I love is people from that's in Afghanistan on an army base can watch it.
Yeah,
so
all that. Everybody gonna watch
we're
it.
tying everything to
We're going on
YouTube. We have a new YouTube page, Backyard for Life YouTube page. That's where we did our first performance, you know, the COVID-19 performance that we did. And everyone loved it because it was done properly. And that's
Super clean.
That's what we want. Sound mixed. But for his birthday, all we're doing, and I'm not going to let the cat out of the bag, but all we're doing is taking the same energy that we would have had at Echo Stage, and we're putting it on this virtual show. Same setup that y'all saw, same place, all that, and we're doing it, and then we're postponing the birthday. So we're still going to do that.
Yeah, for the record, we still gonna do the party. We just gotta postpone it because I gotta be able to touch y'all, man.
Yes.
And right now, this is the only way that I can touch you right now. And ladies, feel free if y'all want to send me a little birthday gift, you can.
Yes, indeed.
I have no problem with it. Whatever you want, put. Send me some sugar. God damn you.
So that's in less than a month. So that virtual show, we're working on that and getting that right.
We had a date for y'all.
Yeah.
And it's so funny. It's a small world because the person who did the lighting, he works with me at my day job. McCullum Pitts, the older man with the glasses.
Okay.
Glasses,
He used to play the keyboard for Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Yeah.
So he does so many different things and plays so many instruments. And he was like, when I was on my vacation, I did lighting for Backyard. He was telling me lighting for a group with a female singer. It was a go-go band, but she was a female singer.
Yeah.
And he was like, Backyard.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's so funny. I was like, guess I'm interviewing today. And he was like, are you serious? He was like, in the talk, gentlemen? I was like, yeah.
Tell him I said, what's up? Yeah, good guy, too. Real good guy.
And he was like, he had fun. He was like, they were cranking. I said, what
Yeah,
you know about
did
cranking?
you see the camera crew? So imagine I'm back there trying to conduct. I got my Kavasi. I'm sitting back in the little room waiting for them to stop. And I look, and the camera people, the lighting people are partying like Red Aqua. I mean, I'm sitting up there like, damn. And that's what I mean about the organic love. It's
man.
real. You know what I'm saying? And when he's doing the PS, the objective was to party with the man and them to get the word out. I hate to say it, but I saw a post that said, Negroes won't listen to the governor, the this, and this, but they will listen to Big G. Sometimes it's just, you got to be smart and do the cool factor. See, he doesn't we don't overdo it. I don't allow everybody that calls my phone or emails us, we jump right on that. I gotta investigate to see what you're about, because if we align ourselves and partner with people that are fugazi and corny and just want to do for the gram,
And
we
then
can't partner.
Yeah.
If they're in for the wrong thing, I don't want to be a part of it, because they can associate us with you. You know, with that being said, we partnered because we wanted to get the word out. As we said, we bringing the club to the crib. That was our motto, and that's what we did. And people loved it. And we had 52,000 views in a matter of a couple hours.
Yeah.
So that's big on our YouTube page.
It's gonna be huge.
He was telling me, and then like, you guys raise money, and then the views, and I'm like, that's crazy. And I'm like, first of all, your old ass in there cranking with backyard. I was like, when I say that is awesome.
I got a video of him, I swear.
I was like, that's crazy as shit.
Yeah, I'm ready. Basically, my main thing is I want to break the internet on this one though, for my birthday. I want to not only bring out people to this virtual party, but I'm gonna reach out. I never asked nobody to shout me out.
Right.
Tell them to follow G. I don't do none of that. But I'm gonna reach out to a few people, man, and see what they can do.
For those that don't know,
you know what I'm saying?
That's one of the things I had to humble myself, because when we starting this, I be needing people, because I'm not very present on my Instagram.
But I'm saying it's cool.
So I be needing people to post, and I be like, damn, put my tail between my legs.
I'll
like,
tell
can you
them,
do this?
No, I tell them to follow you though.
right.
And we'll put up a thing for you.
But he doesn't do it for himself. That's what I mean.
You should do that.
That's what I mean. Like he'll do it for you. He shows love to everybody. He wears the clothes for free. And as a manager, you're like, nigga.
Yeah, but I won't ask them. And then people ask me, and I be like, this. That make me mad. They be like, gee, why you ain't ask none of Wale or Shaq Glizzy and none of them to shout you out? I be like, bro, they got their own life, bro. I'm not asking them to shout me out. You know what I mean? Like, they'll do it if they want to do it.
Yeah, you be like, I'd rather look for the genuine love as opposed to me begging you. Like,
Wale just posted me the other day on the thing in his story, and it was like a true DC legend, and everybody's just like, all these people start following you. I just wanted to be genuine.
Yeah.
Don't ask nobody to do nothing. They'll do it.
Yeah.
But we talk all the time, man. He's doing so much, and he did so much for the city. You know what I mean? And pull these different people and just try to do stuff. But people misconstrue a lot of stuff.
Yeah, that shit don't be
I'm
cool.
going to reach out to a few people. It ain't going to be no rappers or no actors or nobody like that. But I'm going to reach out to a few big social media platforms. Man, put my birthday on there, Champ. Tell them tune in.
What else you promoting?
Yeah.
The birthday, that's a virtual content.
Yeah, and everybody will be able to watch it. Ain't got to worry about nobody getting hurt, nobody not being unsafe, not getting unhealthy from the COVID-19 and all that. You can be in your living room.
You spill your drink
I
on
want
your
people.
own floor.
I want people to send back videos, make videos of like your VIPs. Who got the best VIP section on my birthday?
Right.
Who got they bottle girls? All that. I want everything.
They
I want
literally
the
sent
best
that in.
outfit.
Did you?
Yeah.
So
there was a dude
they
on
was
that joint had
moving furniture and they had their daughters bringing them the bottles and stuff.
But did you see the dude? Did you see the
That's
dude that had his two sons as the security at the door and checked?
Oh
him?
yeah, I saw that.
And he came in and had the bottle girls bring the lights with the. I said he really did.
We
That.
wanted that, and so we rewarded the best person that basically turned their crib into the club. We signed the T-shirt that all the band members performed in.
Yeah.
And we did a social media challenge. It was BYB at home, and he won. And he gave the shirt to his son, and that's history. We also did it the other day at the Ron Motors joint. We signed the shirts. It's historical, and people don't understand that now because we're living it. But imagine, I got the shirt the whole band signed during COVID-19.
Yeah.
Boom. And most people would have, so the manager and me wanted to, you can boom, put it on the plaque and sell it and da-da-da-da-da. Nah, give it to the people. We reward you for staying in the house and being safe.
So we got so much more coming up, man. We got a single with Snoop we're gonna drop. We have that brand new 2020 dope jam was stupid. And y'all ain't even heard Sweet Thing part yet. When I tell you this joint will hit the floor running. Wink got a new song. I have another song. Earl got a song. Oh man, the list goes on. We got hits, man. Then we got a song with me, Earl, Los, Wincy, and Sweet Thing on it. That LJ produced.
All original music.
All original music. So that's another thing we lean into. We got so much original music, but we kind of got sick of the radio not playing it. So we, our fans like them covers. So we mix them covers up and mix our own stuff in it. A lot of the songs, they don't even really be known as covers. We just take them and make them our own. But I just hate when other people like this, oh, backyard, they ain't got no original jump. Bruh, we will mop the floor with it. We got so much original stuff that'll blow your mind. But the radio won't play it. So we're working on that as well. But we got so much. And then the Backyard for Lifeline, we finally fought for like 8 years, and we finally own our own name.
That's tight.
Yeah, Backyard for Life. So this is one of our logos. Also,
can you purchase this on
Yeah, it's coming.
website?
It's coming. We just like the company that we were getting ready to order a bunch of stuff from is from over there. So everything is COVID. So we can't get anything right now. So we're gonna have some samples up, and then I'm trying to work on a t-shirt right now, a Big G birthday t-shirt, where everybody can purchase that. And some of the proceeds will go to the homeless youth in DC for us with my sock brand, what my manager helped me with. You know what I mean? We got so much stuff that we doing, and just to push, man.
It wasn't slowing the summer down, but it's going once it reopens, it's gonna be golden.
Yeah, it's gonna be dope. But I just want everybody mostly to be safe, and because like our people, we just really don't. We've been under oppression for so long and suffering and no money and poverty. So it's like, how can you tell us to stay in the house? We telling you to stay your ass in the house because you'll die. So basically, what we never had that like. And it's like, if you're not incarcerated, well, you can't really come out, and a person locking you in, they gonna come out. Look at the wharf the other day. All our people was down there, and it's sad.
Yeah.
Stay home.
It's just sad that they make it look like only our group is doing it when it's every group doing it. Everybody's playing volleyball. Everybody's walking their dogs. They just honing on they honing on the African Americans.
Caucasians are down there playing volleyball. Like you said, jogging. They high-fiving, sharing water bottles, all kind of stuff. So it's like, we're not the only ones, but I don't want to blame it just on us.
Yeah, it's everybody. Everybody stay your ass home. Just stay home. Try to. We here because we don't count.
We love y'all, but you know what I'm saying? Ladies, while y'all at home, catch up on getting that wig done. Cause y'all be trying to call me and stuff.
Now's the time.
Getting that camera and that little...
The lace front be crooked. And
get that thing together. I love you. Cause if I can help you out, I can't get you no tracks this month. Cause that bankroll a little low. But I'm gonna get you when we get back up, bro.
Quote him on that.
They be like, girl, Big G man. Hey.
Hey, but nah, for real, I'm gonna plug my little line. We get ready to start selling hair.
Wonders why you want to stay.
I ain't lying. We get ready to start selling hair. And then my singer, she already do the lashes, but I'm getting ready to do my own lash line. And she gonna help me right now. We can't be messing with no lashes because it's...
One black-owned beauty supply would change the DMV.
Yeah.
One black-owned beauty supply, because they don't wear that shit.
Nah, we trying to work that out. You know what I mean? So it's like, just like even with liquor stores and all that, none of our people, we always contribute to everybody's downfall, and which is our downfall. But we don't own no liquor stores. We don't own no hair supply places. No curry outs, nothing. Some spots like my man Ty Stunner, MLK Deli.
Damn,
got that crab
that
cake, boy.
Good.
Shout out to Ty Stunner, man. Hey,
it's so
good. And I got that Big G sandwich coming this summer too. I gotta pull up and get that joint. Ty Stunner say I can what is it? Put my own sandwich together, but what's the word I'm looking for? Signature.
Oh, your signature.
Okay.
My own signature sandwich that's gonna be in MLK Deli, the Big G.
What's gonna be on it?
Turkey, everything. Turkey, squares, American, lettuce, tomatoes, mayonnaise, all the vinegar.
Why he got us drooling over here thinking about food. It's crazy because the same way Ty Stunner came to him about that, they believe in his brand. I believe in his brand. We have a whole bunch of partnerships from we had a Cavassier is the current. That's what we got. That's what we drinking now. You can mix it with whatever you want. Before that it was tequila. Before that it was a vodka. But my point is, he's a trusted brand, and I just want the same way you guys respect these Italians that got the things, and you respect these. Respect us too. Respect his brand. Put some of that. If you own a Cricket Wireless, holler at Gang, holler at myself, so we can do business.
Yeah,
and keep
man,
money
I
in
can
the
sell
family.
some phones off, blow them phones off the shelf, man. Y'all be having that
That shit
inventory,
is
y'all
crazy
got
how we don't
down
invest
sale.
in ourselves.
We don't.
When you see one of us getting on, it's
You
like
hate
you
it.
need to hurry up and move because somebody here probably gonna try to kill you or do something to
That
you.
just happened with the young lady in Baltimore.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
bad.
It's
Yeah,
not
bad.
fair that we're crabs in the barrel, but we can quote somebody else from here or stand in line for somebody else from here. We won't do it for the people that's from here.
And
Absolutely.
I say that all the time, even with our rappers, we got some really good hip hop artists in our city, but we don't support them. And it's sad, but they'll go grab somebody else boxer draws from Memphis or Atlanta, somewhere else, and you got boxer draws right here. You might need to wash them, clean them up a little bit. But we got good rappers here.
Yeah, and that's another thing. We hopped on that using the GoGo platform, which now you saw it, on the award show. Pharrell's doing interviews. GoGo is heavy. Snoop was right here in the studio rocking out. We did awesome stuff.
Yeah.
They love. I'm a quote Snoop, man. I love Backyard. He loved the band. He loves just how it is, and I think this could be the new genre of music. Same way, remember how reggae was back in the day? We like blazing hip hop, R&B, and reggae. It should be blazing hip hop, R&B, and go-go everywhere, not just DC, because it's a genre of music that's fun, energy.
Yeah.
People will love it, and I'm telling you.
You can put go-go on in any room, and if somebody's never heard it, if they're open, then they're gonna like it.
Yeah.
And don't mess around and come to a show. That's what I'm saying. If they
It's over if they come
it's
to a
right.
show. Because once they see everybody else moving, I hate to say it, but people are followers. So once you see the energy of everybody else, you're like, shit.
And that's what I miss so bad.
Why would you not want to feel good when you hear music?
Yeah.
You wouldn't even know how much I miss that stage, man.
Like the energy that you get from...
One morning, I'm going to keep it 100 with y'all. One morning I cried, dog. I was brushing my teeth and I washed my face and shit. I was about to feed my dogs. And the shit just went through my mind. I'm like, damn, it's a Friday and I'm not at Aqua. I can't go. I leaned over the banister and I grabbed my head like this and tears came out my eyes. People don't understand how much you really love that shit until it's gone.
Right.
And that last show was my Aqua. And I was like this. My guitar player was warming up. And I was like, damn, I like that riff. Keep that right there. I said, come on, Pete. And I said, come on, let's play. And I just started saying, would this be my last show? World will never know. And that was my last fucking show.
That's crazy.
Yep.
That's crazy as shit.
Yeah, but we just getting prepared. Like I said, his virtual show. If it opens up, we'll do the show. We'll reschedule, his birthday. Then we have Miami. Now this year, I don't know if you know about Wally K and the crew. We did our stuff. R&G did our stuff. DNT Entertainment, 100 Proof, Sky's the Limit. We did our stuff over here. Wally K and them did that. It goes back to what you said about unity. So we decided to partner with Wally K and bring everything together. Don't compete. Let's come together. We did that. We planned. We got the nice stuff. We went down to Miami, got the right venues, and everything is dope. And then this happened.
Cold.
So
That's crazy.
it might open up. So that might. Everybody keeps saying that too. Oh man, Miami might be the first
Bang out.
party that comes back. So we'll keep you guys updated on that. But that's gonna be an epic year. I mean, we got. We're not only doing just the Big G all white on Sunday, but we got a party on Saturday, party on Friday, like parties, not just go-go's. The go-go is Sunday night, as it always been, all white.
We got Nikki Beach.
Nikki Beach on Friday. We got Nautilus on Saturday, and that's on the Strip. It's right there. You don't got to travel crazy far. In the past, it's been King of Diamonds. We right there. We right there on the Strip. So you leave out your hotel, take a $5 Uber, home, you at the spot.
Right there.
And that's what we getting ready for, man.
Gangster, man.
I can't
when
wait.
that beef come.
If you guys had one thing to say to somebody who's in a position where they really hate their job, but they need the money to fund their dreams and their goals, and they kind of want to quit going, what would you say to them?
Man, I say, man, keep going. Look at me. The testament of it. I ain't never give up. And that's what one of the things I used to always post on my morning post. Never give up. And a lot of people might look and be like, oh, he got it this, he got it that, he getting it now, or it's coming. I'm still struggling. Y'all just don't see me struggling. Y'all don't see me what I go through. But I put it out for the fans. I just don't give up, and I just keep pushing. And my fans are the ones that keep me going and pick me up, even when I'm down. They give me them joints like, come on, G, we love you, boy. Come on, keep going, champ. And that just make me get up and go harder. So, like, even now, it's somebody watching this, and they gonna say, damn, dog, I ain't even gonna give up just because Big Homie said, man, it takes the pushing to keep going. Just get up in the morning. Sometimes you might gotta let that friend go for a little while until you get back all the way focused. But you gotta focus on yourself first to make it by. Because you look at yourself in the mirror in the morning. Nobody else don't wash your ass for you or brush your teeth. You do it. So if you waiting on your cousin to wash your ass, you gonna be a funky bitch.
Well put.
No
You
bullshit.
said
No,
raw,
for real.
good.
For real. Raw and uncut. And that's
Yeah.
real shit because, like, today, I didn't have no fucking body to help me record. My sister stepped up and she did it.
And
And,
she
that,
right
and it's
there.
like with all this shit going on,
And she
people
against-
like, oh, well, I don't want to do the interview because it's on the third. I'm like, motherfucker, if you know you clean, you good, then come and do the interview.
Yeah.
Or it's like, it shouldn't be no
Right.
excuses. And I'm like,
Yeah,
shit,
yeah.
it's no
Excuses.
excuses. Just
Yeah,
say you don't want to do the shit. So I was like, fuck, should I keep bothering them? And then I broke down in our text the other day a
Oh,
little,
yeah, we
a
gotta
little
talk
bit.
about that.
And I was like, look, I know that y'all gonna be busy, and once the world open back up, y'all gonna be focused, y'all gonna be doing what y'all gotta do. No knock to what I'm trying to do, but
Right.
y'all gonna be back on y'all money and trying to get back
But
to
I'm
the
glad you
thing.
did it. And then see, like with my manager, he just put it in there. He was like, man, we got blah, blah, blah. And we get the schedule in the day, and then we go.
Yeah.
See, I already trust his vision of what he got going on or what he's saying. Sister doing her independent, podcast, Joe. She in a couple, we got to support our people. Let's go. Simple as that. You ain't got to say nothing else.
Yeah, we take
You know
the
what I
same
mean?
with the
So,
same
you know.
energy that if this was Diddy or if this was Revolt TV or something like that. I always say it. We did the Pinky show. We did many shows that are local because the youths of the world are gonna come up to be a Wendy Williams one day. So my thing is,
Yeah, support
let
our
us support
sisters.
our
I'm going to
sisters and
support you,
brothers.
sis.
We don't want nothing from it. It's just that's just
Yeah,
that's just how
we're
you
gonna
live.
support you, and
Yeah.
that's why. And I love, and see, that's what our city don't do. We don't
Right.
support our own.
Yeah.
Them New Yorkers, them Atlanta, everybody support their own. Man, we gotta support our own.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
For
So-
no money too. Not
Yeah.
when you're benefiting something from
Ah,
it.
no, people be
Yeah,
trying.
because that's the first thing I thought, and I was like, hold on, this motherfucker been on HBO. I was like,
Yeah,
hold
no.
on.
Nah, he said, guess what? Nah, I'm just an uptown boy.
Yeah.
That's it. Love my city, baby.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I would feel insulted if I would ask you to even buy me a bag of chips. You know what I mean? Because you're a sister trying to come up, and we got to look out for our sisters. You know what I mean? So, you know, I'm here for you.
Dope
Proud of you.
opportunity. It's a dope situation for you. I'm proud of you for all you're doing.
Yeah.
And then you could have got a New York dude, but you wanted to.
Yeah,
to
I
rock
wanted
with
to
us.
start
I
at home. Like it
appreciate
started with a local tattoo
Yeah,
artist
and
who's
guess what?
travel. It started with
You
a
better
local
keep
promoter
going.
who's travel.
And guess what? You're going to keep going, and it's going to get bigger and bigger.
Yeah, and it's crazy because now when motherfuckers see y'all do it, they can be like, oh, can I get my, can I do
Bandwagon.
that? Yeah, trying to jump on. But I'm like, man, you know how many fucking DMs I sent? You know how many
Guess
light
what? You
bulbs I
ain't-
sent niggas?
You ain't give up, though.
Yeah,
So that's
and
the
I'm not
main
gonna,
thing,
and the
and that's
people
what I
who was
love
like
about that.
ass kissing, I'm not gonna block my blessings and be like, oh no, I'm not fucking with you. But you gonna be on my time. Cause when I was
Thank you.
hungry, I'm always gonna stay hungry.
Right,
But like,
right. You
as I'm
better.
as humble as I am right now, I'm gonna continue to be that way. And I'm gonna be like, nah,
You ain't gonna
give
do
me a
nothing but get
second.
bigger.
Give me a second. You know
So,
what I'm
so
saying?
what you
You
said,
never
right?
get
You
back.
asked the question about, during these times. I would say the main stuff that him and G and I live by is what you said. Keep thing hard work, consistency, and just literally you never give up. The only difference between people that are successful billionaires, millionaires, it's not all about. I have a college degree, I have all that stuff, but it's not even about that. You just don't stop. You create a lane, you have a vision, and you do not stop. The people that stopped, they might be working at Giant or Safeway now, but if they kept going, they might be, on Fools. So that's just the difference. His drive, my drive, we motivate each other. Your passion, you hit me up, yo, what's up? It's to business people, it's not annoying. It's just
Yeah,
like,
'cause I
you
was
wanna
like,
get
am
the
I
damn
getting on
job?
your nerves?
Nope.
I was
said,
like,
you
oh, am
want
I
to get the
getting on
job
your
done,
nerves?
and I can respect it. But you're also respectful. Oh, you know what? It's a little late. Let me hit you back. You didn't call during corporate hours. It's like you respect us, you respect our time. You know what I mean? And that's huge. And we appreciate being on the show.
I appreciate y'all for coming.
Appreciate
No
you,
bullshit.
man.
Yeah.
For those trying to destroy and take the heartbeat of DC, you can't mute passion. It's just a given, and it's just what it is. And you'll definitely see these two more and more often.
Here, baby, and all the baby mother. All the baby mother.
Thank you for tuning into the Darkest Hour.
Well, appreciate y'all.
Dog is out, baby.